ma cho trung la song ni sa we lang ma cho trung la song la chi re si ki nam tu cho ni ne ku pe le cha song ze ni ne ku pe le cha song ze kao wang la gang chi yu tu ni sa we lang ma cho trung la song ni sa we lang ma cho trung la song la chi re si ki nam tu cho ni ne ku pe le cha song ze ni ne ku pe le cha song ze yang ge lang yi shi no ro bo zambolin yi no ro bo yi.
Please welcome Minnesota U.S. Senator Senior Honorable Klobuchar. Okay. Next on the program, we have Honorable Chief Guest, U.S. Senator Klobuchar. Didn't Jamadi Dean, Mazo Ali Chitu Koma Gemba, Klobuchar discussion and the shit, the motor of the shit means share. Since Senator Klobuchar election to the Senate in 2006, she has served admirably as a result-driven legislature willingly to work across the aisle to get things done. Senator Klobuchar has worked a strong ally of Tibetan community. She has worked hard to promote human rights standards around the world by co-sponsoring the End Modern Slavery Initiative Act of 2015. It is my honor to introduce our Senator Klobuchar. Please welcome.
Thank you everyone so much, and it's so wonderful to be here at this great new center. I had no idea there would be so many people. I just had wanted to be here because you mean so much to me and my family. I wore purple today for Prince. Now I feel like a Viking in purple and gold, and I wear this for you. So thank you so much, and thank you to Taksham, I'll get this right, Taksham Buddhist, the first reincarnation recognized in Minnesota, and the center's spiritual director, pretty good for a 10-year-old. Also, thank you so much to the board of directors, to the elected officials that are here, and the mayor, and to all of the members of the Tibetan community. I had the chance to meet some of your members when you were in Washington in March. Of course, I have met the Dalai Lama several times, and I know he has been here with all of you many times. But my true love for Tibet comes from my real expert, and that is my dad, Jim Klobuchar, who has been to Nepal more than 20 times. He just celebrated his 88th birthday, and he's also a blogger, and at age 88, or a few years younger, he wrote this beautiful post about a year ago after the terrible earthquake that killed thousands in your homeland. He wrote about the mountains, of course, and about the beautiful temples and the fields of wild orchids, but most of all, he wrote about your people. He wrote about women carrying firewoods in baskets on their heads, and moms toting wares to the market to sell to support their families. And he wrote about kids playing soccer with the tennis balls that he and his friends would bring. And when the tennis balls went over the mountain, they would bring 20, so they would give them more. So what my dad found in Nepal was genuine human kindness, a smile, a simple gesture of friendship. And on his behalf, I am also so pleased to be here with all of you. I really had no idea that of the 9,000 Tibetan people in the U.S., as many as 3,000 live in Minnesota. We have the second biggest population of any other state. And as you know, many of you or your ancestors came here as refugees. You have contributed so much to our land. And I did want to comment a little on this beautiful center and the peacefulness of Buddhism and what your religion stands for, to comment a little about that refugee issue. Because I'm sure members of your community have suffered because of some of the rhetoric that is out there about people of different religions and people that look different. And I have just last weekend met with some members of the Muslim community. And I think that what was said there, some of you could relate to. One of them said that she had been at a restaurant with her family, with 2 young children and her husband, and a man walked by who had clearly been inspired by some of the hateful rhetoric that we're seeing on TV these days against immigrants on our land. And this man walked by and he looked at the family and said, "You all go home." And the little girl looked at her mom, and the little girl said, "Mom, we just got here. We were going to go out to eat tonight. I don't want to go home. I don't want to go home to eat." And it was at that moment the mom realized that her daughter never even understood what the mean man was saying, because she thought of only one home, and that was this. Minnesota and America is her home. And I know it is your home too. So when we see this hateful rhetoric, there is probably no better a religion than Buddhism to be able to take this on and understand the center and the peacefulness of why we are here. We are home. One Tibetan saying that I think really speaks to the members of this community is this: wherever you are happy is your home. Is that a true saying? Did we translate it correctly? Okay, that would be good, because that would be embarrassing, right? Many of you are not originally from our state. You maybe had to learn all kinds of new things when you got here, about a new language, about new types of food, about the Minnesota Vikings, about the Minnesota Wild. Did you win today? You have come a long way from the mountains of Tibet. But here, you're home. You're building a community, and your new center is a place for learning, a place for sharing, a place to share your religion and cultures with other people, and also a place to remind young people, many of whom I think are hungry out there right now, to remind young people about their own traditions and their own cultures so that you can pass them on. So much of this that we're seeing right now in America is people who have lost faith and lost their cultures and don't remember what we stand for and where we came from. And this is your opportunity to pass on that grounding to the young people in your community, so that when they meet people from other religions and other countries and other faiths, they will understand that they too have origins from another place. Just like my grandparents came from Slovenia and Switzerland. A little bit different, except what do all 3 countries have in common? Tibet, Slovenia, and Switzerland. Does anyone know? Mountains. They all have big mountains in common. And my grandpa and grandma came right from Switzerland. They went through Ellis Island. My grandma was really young when she was brought over, but my grandpa was 19. And when he came, there was a barrier. They said they had enough Swiss immigrants. And so he was turned away, and then he said he was going to Canada. He only went to Canada for a week. And he came through the U.S. just like so many immigrants have done, and he was an alien. He wasn't really a citizen for 20 years because he was afraid to tell that story of how he had come in twice. And right before World War II, he had to register as an alien because they were looking for aliens, and they had made them register. And the family was very scared because the story of how he had not quite told the truth when he came in the second time. So he got registered and then he applied for citizenship, and that's when they found out. And he had to have a hearing, and they were very forgiving back then, and they allowed him to be a citizen. And 3 weeks before our country joined World War II, 3 weeks before that time in which the bombing of Pearl Harbor, my grandpa became a United States citizen. So everyone has stories like that in this country. Everyone has immigrant stories. And that's why this center will allow you to keep telling yours to your children and then to your grandchildren and your great-grandchildren. So I want to thank you for sharing yourselves in this center with me today, because I have learned something new that I will say on the Senate floor when I talk about refugees from our countries, and that is, wherever you are happy is your home. So thank you, and thank you for bringing this community to our state and being part of the fabric of our lives. Thank you.
When we had the Democratic convention, probably that time Senator Elfring was standing for election.
Oh, yes.
At the St. Paul.
Yes, I remember this now. Yes, that was kind of when he was first being nominated, right?
No, re-election.
Oh, the re-election. No, it was in... Yeah, you know, I right. When I did the speech, and then they all came up on the... Yes, that was it. So that was very nice. So it all worked out. So
you were not here. I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
I hope everything goes well.
Yes, it is. She's doing very well.
Almost done for...
Yeah, I was just helping her in Connecticut. It was very good.
I like
Yeah.
you were there in New York when she was speaking, when the...
Yeah, when I was in at Roosevelt Island, but I've been at many things. So she did many things. So yeah. All right. Yeah, no, I feel very good about it. It took a turn after this last New York thing. Yeah. It was very good. All right.
So are you prepared?
Hi. Yes. Hi. How are you? Good to see you. Hi. How are you? Look at your fancy. I really like it. Yes, I really like everything. That's pretty good for the piece. Yeah, exactly. I will. Say more than
Senator, hi, I'm David Cutler. Excuse me, I'm the director of the Oh, sure. And I work with
I felt everybody's hungry.
조종했어.
Nice, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Not together, but not together.
Yep.
Did they do some tests?
She was.
Now there was a guy that worked for me in Hennepin County, Tibetan. I just have to remember his name. It's going to come to me. Very good guy. But he would always go to all these events. Hi. Good to see you. Thank you. Hey there. How are you? Oh, no. I already ate. Yeah, no. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Hello. Yes. How are you? No, I'm okay.
I know your father wrote an article 20 years ago.
Yes.
Klobuchar, right?
Yes, he did.
I have out of that business. I still do.
Oh, there we go. That must be, yeah.
That's why I told him where I live. That's my home.
Yeah. I remember the name of the guy I worked with in Hennepin County attorney.
Yeah, yes.
Do you know he's not here though today? Is he? Oh, maybe we can talk to him. I probably saw him and then okay. Oh yeah.
We still have Sid. Right?
Yeah, I know. And Randy first was so nice. I had a party for him, and so Randy found all the emails for some of the older and people have been posted on it. It was really good, and a lot of it came. It was really good. Yeah, what Sid didn't know. I said, why didn't you? So So, and we got there. I had Sam and Sylvia Kaplan do it, and they have to have a sit on the stick thing. So Bud Grant. So Sid was present.
He was there. Yeah.
All right.
Nice to see you. Take care.
Oh yeah, no, we're good.
Come on, Ronnie.
Just she's been out.
Old business. We were in DC like 2 years ago.
Yes, no, I think that's why you would put me in.
Oh, I don't know that we would.
And how are they doing?
They do a great job.
Okay.
Thank you so
Good.
much.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Do you want to? Oh, no, that's. Do you want to?
Grandpa.
Oh, his grandpa. Oh,
Yes, grandpa and grandma. 아니 들어봐. It's grandma. Yeah.
Oh